Hi, good day everyone. Welcome to my class. Before we start the class, let me introduce myself. My name is Gharizi Matiini, but actually you can just call me with me Z. And you are now in Communication in English class level 2. Before we move to our learning, let me introduce what will you face during the semester. So let me start with definitions of communication in English. Communication in English class, or CIE, is a curricular class which provides you with learning English in communicative situation. So instead of learning English in general way, the materials or the topics of in this CIE class will be much more related to the communicative situation, so your daily activity or daily communication. So the material you will have in the class will be much related to the daily communication. And the class has 2 credits or 2 SKS. It contains 14 meetings containing 12 lesson meetings and 2 exam meetings. So it will be much the same like your regular class. The exam meeting will be midterm test and final test. And then the next one, you will get 2 classes of CIE containing 2 levels. So during the 2 semesters or 1 year, you will have 2 levels of CIE class that you have to follow, and then the levels depends on the English course that you got. So in your MKU Bahasa Inggris, so if you get A in your English class, it means you will have level 3. If you get B, you will get level 2, and then the rest of your score like C, D, and E will get level 1. After passing the class, you will get certificates, graduating certificates from English Language Center or ELC, that you can use them as the requirement for your TA exam or skripsi exam atau sidang skripsi. So one of the requirement for your sidang, for your exam of your skripsi, one of it is the English class certificates. Okay, next let's move on to the rules of the class. So today I'm not going to give you a lot of explanation related with the English. I will give you the ground of the class, the basic rules, including the rules of the class. So the rules of the class is that one, we will use SCE or sca.it.ac.id as our learning system because this is online class. During the class, through the semester, including midterms and final tests. So make sure you are ready for it. For your information, I prefer you to have to use laptop instead of using the phone because it will be much more effective for you to have it, especially when you do the exam, your midterm test and your final test. Second, you are only able to skip the class for 3 times for any reason. For your information, because this is online class, so your attendance will be looked from your assignment. It means if you do your assignment, you are called as present in the class. If you do not give your assignment or doing your assignment, it means you are absent from the class. 3, you have to fulfill all the writing and speaking assignment in order to pass the class. I will give you a lot of assignment because it is part of the attendance, but the assignments that you have to do, that you have to really focus is that writing and speaking assignment. Okay, again, you can only skip your assignment for 3 times only. Next, every question, every opinion or excuses should be delivered in English. So if you have a questions that you have to ask it in the via discussions or forum discussions or individual discussions from me, you have to deliver it in English because this is English class. Next, the lesson and instruction will be delivered in full English. So if you do not understand what the lesson, you need to ask in the given time. Yeah, don't let yourself left behind just because you don't understand what I say, just because you don't understand what I write in SCA. Okay. Next, we have done with the rules. It means we go to the materials of the class. So because it has only 14 meetings, so I will not give you a lot of materials of the class. The first, there's 2 main divisions of the materials, only English daily expressions, and also the structure, aka the grammar. What is the English expressions? English expressions is the expressions, it can be sentences, orally or writtenly, or phrases that you can have to use it when you are doing the communication. In this class, it means doing in the classroom. Okay, so there are three kinds of expressions that we will learn in this class. The first one is opinions. So after you have passed the class, it will be expected from you that you can have your opinions in English, and then you can also have the predictions in English, and also the interview in English. And interview should be speaking, yeah, should be spokenly out. Next, the structure and the grammar will be about tenses. Yeah, there are several tenses that you will learn during this semester, but not all of it, so don't worry. And then you have question tag, and then the last one we will have phrasal verb. Okay. Next, after we have done with the materials, we go to the content of the class. The content of the class will be much related to the topic of the class. There are 5 topics that you will have in your class in this level. The first one is talking about professional career. Second one is watching and talking about movies. Third is writing an application letter. Fourth is job interview. And the last one is different opinions on TV. If we talking about professional career, so the content of the class will be about what kind of future career that you will have. And then you have to predict it. You have to tell it. So the assignment will be related to the writing, and then the writing that you will have is your prediction about what kind of career that you will have in the future after you graduating from the from the university. Okay, the next one is watching and talking about movie. It will be, your assignment will be about your opinion, so this is expressions of opinions, and then also the comparing about the 2 movies. What do you think about the movie? Is it good? Is it not? What about the characters? Is the characters have a good examples for you or for the people, and etc. Writing an application letter, it means you are asked to write down the application letter. And the next one is job interview. So after you have done with the application letter, it means you are going to the job interview. So there will be some interview that you have to do, and there are some expressions in an interview that perhaps you can master it so that it will be useful for you in the future. Facts, different opinions on TV. It will be again about opinions, but different from the movies. It is about the positive and negative impact about TV program, especially for the teenagers, for the children, etc. Okay, this is the note for you. The content of the class, you can see it from the textbook, and then for your information, the textbook you can buy it in in lab bahasa di gedung A, or if we have the time, we can have it, we can make it into soft copy. Kita akan scan textbook ya, if we have the time, and then I will give it to you if we have the time. Okay, next. Okay, we have done with introducing the introductions about the class. Now let's move on to the topic 1. Topic 1 is about talking about professional career, but because I have already talked a lot to you, I will not give you a lot of explanations about this one. So if we talk about the professional career in this box, in this class, it means your professional career after you graduating from this campus. It means this is future prediction, your predictions about your career. If we have predictions, it means we will have the expressions of predictions. But unfortunately, there is no standardized or specialized expressions of predictions in English. Okay, so you just can use, but just one grammar, one tenses that you can use when you do the prediction, that is future tense. So when you predict your career, in your writing, you have to do in future tense. But unfortunately, I will not give about the future tense right now in this meeting. No, it will be about next week, next meeting. So today, I will give you just 4 questions that you have to answer in order to predict about your professional career. Okay, there are 4 questions, and you have to answer it, and then and upload it in SGA. So the first question, let me introduce the questions firstly. Why did you choose your major? It will be related with your background, your reason. Why did you choose it? Is it because your parents? Is it because you want it? Or is it because you are digging some info, some skill, some knowledge related to the major? Okay. The second one is what kind of work that you want to do after graduating from this campus. So this is about your, yeah, what you want to do, the kind of work, kind of profession that you will have during after you graduating the campus. The next one is what do you think of the future related with your major? What is the prospect of your major? Is it bright prospect? Is it good? If it is bright prospect, will it be affected to your career or not in Indonesia especially? And then what kind of research, what you will do regarding with your major in your last semesters, ya semester terakhir kamu, you will be asked to have a research. So from right now, I'm asking you previously, what kind of the research, what kind of topic of the research that you want to do, and then it should be related with your major. That is really interested for you. Okay, and then if you have a question, how we answer the questions, and this is the way to answer it. First, type your answer down in Microsoft Word, okay, and upload it to sci.et.ac.id. I will give you the template for you to upload it. And then one question should be answered in one paragraph. There are 4 questions. It means there will be 4 paragraphs that you have to answer it. So this is a writing assignment, yeah. Each paragraph consists of minimum 4 lines. So one paragraph should be 4 lines minimally. Okay, I'm talking about the lines. Okay, and then the 4 paragraph means 16 lines. So there will be minimum 16 lines when you answering your questions. Okay, there are 4 questions. It means that there will be 16 lines minimum. The more, the better. Okay, sedikit boleh, sedikit jangan, lebih banyak boleh. Okay, so I think that is the end of my explanation in your first meeting. Welcome to my class again, and thank you very much for listening to my video. We will meet again in the next meeting, in the second meeting. For your information, your second meeting is about grammar, that is future grammar. And then, so I will close it now. Thank you very much, and see you, everyone.